Wow.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's the man, it is the myth, it is the legend, it is Beso Profondo. I'm here today with another lesson. We've been having all types of weather in Florida. It's crazy here, I swear. This shit is more bipolar than my mother and shit. But anyway, yeah, we've had like three cold fronts. I think Arctic blast, and I may sound a little different because I'm kind of sick, but I'm gonna get through this. So anyway, today in class, first off, I'm gonna start with a thesis before I get into the subject that's gonna tie into the subject well, But anyway, I want everyone. I'm gonna put these photos up because it's consistently happening down here in Florida. I don't know. No, it's consistently happening all over the United States, but I think it's mostly happening here in Florida. So we have a lot of pedophile like female teachers. I don't know why they won't just make them all male teachers because males we know the consequences if we do that because females they don't have the same repercussions from jail to the from the courthouse to jail that a man has. So we all know that what happens to pedophiles in jail, which is supposed to happen. But anyway, I'm gonna leave these photos up here of all these women as teachers, and they were caught. It's their mugshot because it has a lot to do with the subject today. It's like pretty much I think these women, which is a sick thing that they're doing, and it's rightfully that they go to jail. I think they're trying to relive their prime. I think they're trying to relive their 18 to 24, which is insane. But I have to bring it to attention because it keeps consistently happening. We have to find a way to make it stop because it's damaging kids' childhood and it's not right. So I want everyone to look at these photos before I get started. Anyway, the next one before in my thesis that was for the females. For the men, I want you guys to take a look at these photos. These are photos of famous celebrities before and after. You know, when they weren't getting pussy versus the world's their oyster now. Just gonna put enough up there so everybody can get a full potent aspect of what I'm trying to go put you through in class today. All right. Anyway, the subject today is women laugh now, men cry later is equal to men are the ugly duckling that grows into a handsome swan. Anyway, most of us, we went to, I don't know, I know all my fans aren't from the United States, but I'm talking to the ones in the United States. I know that we all went to middle school. And it was weird because in middle school, every time we were like in class, when we first came in for the first day, we were all dressed up and everybody's looking good and dressed to their full attire. Um, but you would realize what I'd realize, right, is that like the women, they look at you. The men, we see them immediately. The boys in class, we see all the girls immediately in class, but they don't see us until like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like then when you those 2 weeks go by, like then it's like you got a status symbol enough to come up to them. It's either you're gonna be friend or boyfriend. You see how that like works? So like it just shows how like the ugly duckling gotta work his status up. And like you gotta realize at like I wish I would have realized earlier at like 18. I think I started at 14 though. I started filing my taxes at 17. But at 18, like you gotta realize that you gotta start climbing that ladder. Like you gotta start building the status symbol. Like this is why Chris Brown and Justin Bieber, you gotta respect them because they started to build their status symbol at like fucking 15, 14. So they're straight. And like the women the women are like, they're not visual, so they don't see us until later. And like they get their value, it's like women get their value up front. You know what I'm saying? They get their inheritance up front. And it's like they're born on like a mountain. And it's their job not to go no lower into the valley. But men, we're born in the valley and we got to climb the ladder to get to the top of the mountain, which is the woman. And that's why when we get rich, every time we get the Benzes, the cars, even down to the haircut and the houses by the beach, we're doing it all for women. I mean, so it's just the truth. But anyway, my point is, damn it, hold on. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this video too goddamn long because I know my videos are too long anyway. I'm just saying that my conclusion is really that women they should take advantage of, like, when they're 18 to 24, realize money isn't important. Getting a partner is more important because a woman's we already talked about it. A woman's what really keeps a woman happy naturally is a man, white picket fence, and a family. And like these women today, that I don't know. When I was growing up, women weren't chasing money the way these women are today. These women are chasing money as if they're men, and it's crazy because like they don't need money. They're gonna be seen anyway. And we're not looking at them jump out that Benz. And they're looking at us jump out that Benz. We're not looking at them jump out that Maybach. And we're looking at them first. If Oprah wants to come into the room and 5 Instagram models, we'll be like, yo, look, that's Oprah. But we'll be talking to the Instagram model. So I don't know. I don't understand why women think today they have to chase money. And then when they get old, like, so you laugh now and you cry later. These women that's pedophiles in Florida, they're trying to relive their prime, and they can't. And this is what's getting them in trouble. They're lucky they're females, because if they were men, there would be repercussions from the courthouse to jail, like I said. But anyway, that's for the females. For men, you guys need to learn how to climb that ladder. And 80% of you, just to let you know, are chasing women, according to the Census Bureau. So that's why 90% pretty much gotta make under 100 grand, and only 1% is millionaires and billionaires. And so you might wanna, you might wanna set your goals. You might wanna rethink how you're doing things. Don't be like that skunk off of Looney Tunes over there chasing the woman you never get her. And you gotta position yourself in with a status symbol. You have to build a status symbol, which is good dick presentation with bringing the females. Okay? But men are doing it all wrong. They're chasing them left and right, and that's why you're running them off. And you keep it up, you're gonna catch a stalking charge. You're gonna catch a domestic violence charge. And you're gonna catch a fucking a harassment charge or a sexual charge. So you better think twice. Anyway, that's enough, folks. So like me on Facebook, like me on Instagram, and like me on YouTube. Thank you. Have a good day.